Each week on this video, we'll give you sneaky waiver wire ads that you can pick up and add to your roster heading into week 4. I'm Alan Seslowsky of RotoWire. Detroit Lions running back DeAndre Swift is nursing a shoulder injury, which head coach Dan Campbell said may keep him out a few games. His teammate Jamal Williams, who is already a useful fantasy starter, may see a slight bump in usage, but there is speculation that his role may not change too much. The sneaky ad here is third-year running back Craig Reynolds. Fans of the HBO show Hard Knocks may be familiar with Craig Reynolds. He's a mentally tough, workman-like running back who coaches love. Reynolds also posted 2 useful and projectable fantasy outputs in 2021 when called into action last year. There is a case that Reynolds assumes the fair amount of Swift's workload on early downs and some of the pass-catching opportunities. Reynolds is well worth a 10% bid if you need a patch starter for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Star running back Dalvin Cook of the Minnesota Vikings dislocated his shoulder again in week 3 and is currently listed as day-to-day. It seems that there is a chance he could play in week 4, but on sneaky ads, we like to pick up players that have a path should things break the right way. The chalk play, of course, is longtime backup Alexander Mattison, who is likely rostered in your league, but there is talk in the preseason that Mattison would not have a stranglehold on the job should Cook miss time. For a $0 bid or on first-come, first-serve waivers, you could speculate on speedster Kene who is playing mostly special teams, but has shown that he's a capable runner and could take it to the house on any play. Also, rookie Ty Chandler out of North Carolina was drafted by this regime to presumably replace Alexander Mattison should he leave in free agency next year. Both Kene and Ty Chandler are pick up and holds and see what happens with Cook. Both could be dropped on game day should Dalvin play. The third sneaky ad is wide receiver on the Arizona Cardinals, Greg Dortch, who is 5'7" and 175 pounds. Hardly the type of wide receiver that you think could be an NFL producer. Dortch is averaging nearly 8 targets a game, hauling in 6.5 receptions, and earning 63 yards per game, and has found the end zone once this season. In PPR leagues, he is a top 20 wide receiver. Star wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins is still serving his 6-game suspension. Rondell Moore is MIA with his injury, and Dortch has gained the trust of Kyler Murray and coach Cliff Kingsbury. Dortch can fill a void for players that you can no longer start, like Darnell Mooney or DJ Moore. Both Moore and Mooney shouldn't be dropped, but parked on your bench until they have a show-me game. The last sneaky ad heading into week 4 is Jaguars wide receiver Zay Jones. Jones is a top 30 wide receiver through the first 3 weeks of the season and second passing option on a Jaguars offense that is getting better and impressing every week. Zay broke DFS slates in week 3 with 11 targets, 10 receptions, 85 yards, and he did find the end zone. Zay Jones is a former second-round real NFL pick who has settled in comfortably in Jacksonville and only 10% rostered across fantasy football. He is well worth a 10 to 15% bid, even if you can't fit him into your lineup next week. If you like videos like this, consider hitting the like, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notifications when we put up new video content on the RotoWire YouTube page every single day. And right now, you can unlock RotoWire's paywall for free for 2 days. Take a peek around. Just go to rotowire.com/try, put in your email, and the paywall unlocks.